I wanted to talk about something that I have actually noticed on here.
Hey ladies, so I came across this beautiful yet confused young lady saying that the black women speaking out against her divestment journey are often light-skinned black women, and she thinks it's because they're triggered by her dating a white man despite her having darker skin and coily roots. Never mind the fact that he looks like he could be some of our grandfathers and great grandfathers. I'm speaking about us light skinned black women. Like, he literally looks like one of my great grandparents. So let's go ahead and unpack this. First off, I don't think she's being honest. Throughout this whole black women empowerment divestment movement, there's been plenty of pushback from black women. We see it all the time. If you're in any type of black women Facebook group or a black women empowerment YouTube space, you know that it's not just light-skinned black women who speak out against black women dating white men, vice versa, interracial dating. Why? Well, because most black women are pro-black, or at the very least pro-black male. So what is she talking about? How did this become something specific to just light-skinned black women? And guess why she thinks we're triggered by her relationship? Colorism. Of course, colorism is the answer and the explanation for everything for a lot of women like her. And when I say like her, I mean with her mindset. She's already convinced that we're comparing ourselves to her because we supposedly want what she has, a white man. But here's the cognitive dissonance. Last time I checked, the divestment and the black women empowerment spaces told us and were shouting to the rooftops that light-skinned black women are the preference, right? That's why whenever there would be instances of black femicide or black men abusing light-skinned black women, it wasn't a big deal because, oh, you have proximity to whiteness anyway, so you can go to any other race of man. It's not that serious for you. There's no reason for you to be with this man anyways. Why aren't you using your light-skin privilege? So which is it? Do you have the white man that we supposedly want but can't get? Or did you get the man that we've always had proximity to and access to, according to the rhetoric in those same black women empowerment spaces? But there's a reason she's ignoring the fact that the women criticizing her are actually light-skinned saviors. There's a reason that she's overlooking that the majority of black women, including light-skinned women, are overwhelmingly race loyal. And there's a reason why she's not going to acknowledge that some of the most pro-black voices out there are light-skinned black women. Because she can't. She doesn't have that experience of what it's like to be a light-skinned black woman in the black community. So instead, she's projecting her experience of colorism onto these very pro-black and pro-black male black women. But let's talk about the real issue here, okay? It's that light-skinned black women have been conditioned to worship blackness and to be super pro-black so much because we're constantly criticized for being too close to whiteness. So you got a bunch of light-skinned saviors overcompensating by proving their loyalty to blackness every chance they get. And that's why these people are commenting under her post, oh, you could have got the same treatment from a black man. But let me ask you, light-skinned savior, where has that gotten you? Does this woman sound like she appreciates how pro-black you are? Does she sound like she cares about how much you pedestalize and love black love? Does she sound like she appreciates that you think dark skin is just so beautiful, even more beautiful than your own? No. All she sees is another light-skinned black woman who she was conditioned to believe was superior to her. So to her, you're not a symbol of black pride. You're just a symbol of colorism and black male worship. You're not even a symbol of black supremacy. So you're in her comments saying, oh, you should have been with a black man. You're not even a symbol of black supremacy. To her, she just thinks of you're jealous and you're colorist. So to all my light-skinned saviors, please burn the cape now. Because women like this, they don't identify with you in any way. They don't appreciate your loyalty. To them, you're just a reminder of colorism because they have internalized feeling inferior for their skin tone and hair texture. But yeah, I'm so tired of hearing darker skinned black women speak for light skinned black women and try to get inside of our heads like they know what it's like to be a light skinned black woman. You absolutely don't know. And I also find it funny that nobody's talking about massa graping black women to produce a light skinned black woman. You know, the same joke that gets thrown in light skinned black women's face in order to humble us and say that our identity isn't as credible as a darker skinned black person's identity. Yeah, no one's saying that to her, how she's with the same massa that was graping black women. Do you notice the double standard, ladies? You see how it's okay to say it about a light skinned black woman, but it's not okay to say it about a darker skinned black woman? But yeah, this is just my hot take. I probably have way more to say. So if you'd like to hear my full response, visit my YouTube channel where I make new content every weekend. All right, have an amazing day.